Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. This is going to be my top 20 for 2020 2000s slashers. Now, that's slasher movies anywhere from 2000 to 2009. I'm going to be honest, this was a tough list. A lot of the movies that came out in that time that are slasher movies aren't very good. But I did manage to find 20, so let's get started. Coming in at number 20 is 100 Tears. This is a really cool movie. This was a blind buy for me when I first got it, and I was so impressed with the way it is. It's a fun clown movie. It's very bloody and gory, and it's just, like I said, it's loads of fun. So that's 100 Tears, number 20. Number 19 is a movie that Andrew Ballina turned me on to. It's Hellbent. This is a fantastic slasher. It's a typical slasher movie, but I don't really see anything wrong with that because it's kind of has all the slasher tropes. But this is done extremely well. So thank you, Andrew, for turning me on to this movie. It's awesome. And I did watch it before I did my list, even though I've seen it before, but wanted to make sure it still held up. But awesome movie. Coming in, number 18 is Shredder. Always had fun with this one. It's kind of your typical 2000 slasher. It has all beautiful people in it, of course, but it's just a lot of fun. Always enjoyed it. Haven't heard much about the upgrade. I don't know if the picture's good. You know, it's kind of hit or miss with Scorpion. So, coming in at number 17 is Dark Ride. Now, this is one of my favorites from the After Dark Horror Fest from any of the seasons, and I still don't hear that many people talk about it. I find this to be really, really underrated. It's got awesome atmosphere. The carnival setting is fantastic. It's just a great slasher. And that's number 17, Dark Ride. Coming in at number 16 is Valentine. This seems to have a bit more of a following now that it got a Scream Factory release, because I remember people hating on this movie for years, but I always thought it was a fun slasher. It is definitely a typical 2000 slasher with beautiful people and all that kind of stuff, but still a good one. Yeah. Valentine, number 16. Coming in at number 15 is Laid to Rest. Now, I'm not that fond of the sequel. Maybe we'll get a third one eventually, but I didn't really care for the sequel that much. But this movie, I always thought was very creative. I liked the mask of the killer, and I also really enjoyed the fact that he videotapes his kills. I think that's really cool. And it has a bunch of decent cameos in it, so yeah. If you've never seen Laid to Rest, it's a definite recommendation. And that's number 15. Coming in at number 14, maybe a bit controversial, it's Wolf Creek. A lot of people probably consider this a serial killer movie, and it is, but I also consider it a slasher. This is a fantastic movie. I love the second one as well. The series is pretty good. I watched the first season. Still haven't made it to the second season yet, but the first season's really good. Yeah, Wolf Creek, number 14. Coming in at number 13 is going to be a common theme in this list, and that is Sorority Row. There's going to be some remakes. You can bet on that one. Sorority Row is done right. I still feel it's one of the better remakes that came out around that time. It's just a really, really fun slasher. Coming in at number 12 is Cold Prey. Now, I like the second one as well. Still haven't seen the third. I don't have the second one. Probably pick it up sometime or another, but yeah, Cold Prey is a really, really fun slasher. Now, it's not going to be for everybody because it is in a different language, and I know some people don't like to read subtitles, but it never really bothered me. It's a really good slasher, though, set in the snow. That's one of my favorite settings. And that's Cold Prey at number 12. Coming in at number 11 is yet another remake, and that is Black Christmas unrated. While nowhere near the original, Brad, it is a fantastic remake. I love it. It's just a lot of fun. The kills are inventive, and while I do find some of the girls a bit annoying, pretty much going to get that in any slasher movie from that era. So, yeah, Black Christmas. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we've cracked the top 10, and coming in at number 10, say a big thank you to Jay Super Awesome, because The Pool is incredible. Great slasher, one that eluded me for a very long time, and it's actually not really easy to get. So, thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. I love this movie, and it has a fairly unknown James McAvoy in it. So, yeah. The Pool, coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is one of my favorite series, and that is Malevolence. This movie is great. I just did a ranking on this that will be coming up shortly. I love this movie. I love this franchise. Yeah, it's got a hooded guy just like Jason, but it's just a really, really well done slasher. And that's Malevolence, coming in at number 9. Coming in at number 8, another remake, My Bloody Valentine. Yeah, they got this one right. This one is fantastic. Just a really, really fun movie. And I've actually watched it in 3D too, and it's even more fun. Yeah, My Bloody Valentine. Coming in at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is The Collector. Yes, it's a home invasion movie, but I also find that it's a slasher movie. So, I love The Collector. It's such a great movie. Can't wait till the third one comes out. The first two were great. Hoping the third one's going to be good as well. Hopefully we'll get it someday. That's The Collector at 7. Coming in at number 6, probably also going to be controversial, is The Strangers. Most people say it's a home invasion movie. Yes, it is. But I also feel it's a slasher. It's a stalk and slash. So, yeah, The Strangers, fantastic movie. I do like the sequel better, but this one is great. And now we've cracked the top 5, guys. And coming in at number 5, Hatchet. This movie is just a barrel of fun. I love this movie. I watched it on cable and fell in love with it instantly, and it's just the way a slasher is supposed to be done. Fantastic franchise. Awesome movie. Hatchet, number 5. Coming in at number 4, another remake, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I watched this one not too long ago because I got this edition. I already had it, but it didn't have the faceplate on it. And, yeah, the way they were able to keep it on there is by keeping the plastic on it, which I thought was really cool. But it does come out of the bottom. I love this movie. It's so awesome. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake, at number 4. And number 3, another remake, Friday the 13th. This movie is so great. My daughter took me to see this on Father's Day, and while it was a bit embarrassing for all the nudity and everything, I love this movie, and it never gets old to me. Just a fantastic remake. We need another Friday the 13th movie, desperately. So, yeah. Friday the 13th, the remake, the killer cut. Coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is Behind the Mask. Part reality show, part comedy, all slasher. Just a fantastic movie. It has a pretty big fan base, but this movie is just, it's great. So much fun. Yeah, Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon, number 2. Which leaves number 1. This may also be controversial, but this is a slasher movie to me. And it's American Psycho. Yeah, I love this movie. Just one of my favorites of all time. Darn near perfect. If they didn't kill the dog, the bum's dog, I think it would be right up there with Halloween probably. But, yeah. Love American Psycho. And that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my list. Don't forget to watch everybody else who's doing the top 20 for 2020. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.